Hi, church family. We are back at it with our discussion on Christians, technology, and the Bible. Again, please bear with me. Be patient because doing this stuff in 7-minute intervals is difficult when trying to cover such an immense situation. So let's get to it. So we were talking about the technology, how it will be employed and considered, such as in Revelation 13, chapter 13. And now I want to talk about the intrusiveness of all this stuff, okay? Consider this. The American Automobile Association said in its letter to the Federal Trade Commission that vehicles are rapidly becoming 2-ton smartphones. The number of cars connected to the internet will grow from less than 1 million in 2009 to well over 42 million by today. The letter said, and that's just vehicles. Millions of people connect through security cameras, home appliances, medical devices, and other products. AAA wants to know who controls all that data. Meanwhile, there are tech giants such as Qualcomm and Cisco trying to create, you ready for this? A universal global standard, a language, so to speak, to enable all digital devices to talk to each other. Such a project has the potential to link together an ocean of digital objects across the globe, such as automatic garage doors in homes, heating, air conditioning, thermostats, lawnmowers. In the world of the future, Earth's inhabitants likely will be connected through digital communications and internet tracking, with the information being stored through the big data capacity of ultra-fast computer systems. So if that data is ultimately manipulated and used to control us, what about the dissenters? What about those who refuse to engage in this technology? Can you have a car and be disengaged from it? I don't know. Today in America, by virtue of human recognition innovation, technology can come to people whether they like it or not. Federal agencies like Homeland Security, FBI, and CIA, and now local police departments can use biometric technology to match people on the street with a catalog of photographs and identify them in seconds. And that's now. The U.S. government has even granted Apple Corporation a patent for facial recognition features on its iPhone. Presumably, iPhones will eventually recognize callers through photo ID images and instantly identify them based merely on their facial characteristics. Facebook has already been using facial technology to mine facial imagery data posted on Facebook, although its current uses are sketchy. But facial recognition isn't the only technology that can trace you. We have voice technology. Voice recognition systems identify you through your speech patterns. We need to view technology, again, cautiously, but it isn't exclusively the devil's tool. Though Satan's plan is impressive, it's not flawless. And when Satan rules, God can overrule. In fact, technology may actually play a powerful part in God's redemptive plan for the human race and in accomplishing His Great Commission, or carrying the gospel of salvation to the very ends of the earth. Christian apologist Ravi Zacharias has called the new media world of Facebook, Twitter, Apple, and Google the new Tower of Babel. But he also sees their positive potential and says that they are not intrinsically evil. His advice: be wise, be careful, but harness it for good. It is here to stay, and it's only going to multiply in its capacities. Almost daily, we can see how these communication tools of our news media technology can be used for our good to, for example, pass on the good news of Jesus Christ. YouTube's fantastic for that, but it's also got a bunch of heretics and atheists out there too. So already, when it comes to that stuff, you got to make sure you know who you're watching, what they believe. You got to research them. Don't just start watching stuff out there because they can steer you right to hell. Whatever the means of fulfillment of the prophecies in Revelation 13, one thing is certain. God is going to wrap up human history and establish his kingdom exactly as he promised. Unlike the short-lived kingdom of the evil one, God's kingdom will be everlasting, and the grand setting for a eternal reunion with him will be guaranteed. Just imagine for a moment what a world like that will look like. The Bible gives us an electrifying glimpse. You ready? This is Revelation 21, 3 and 4. I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. God himself will be with them, and be their God, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, no crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away. All that God has planned and all that he has accomplished through his intervention in the affairs of the human race have been for one single purpose. Just imagine for a moment what the world will look like at the end. And hopefully you and I won't be there to see it. But the connectivity, the relationship of us and our God, that's what matters. Not the internet. Not artificial intelligence, not special effects. As always with God, it's a heart thing. So I will pick this up again next time, and God bless you all. Have a good day.